Can we stop tracking my mouse cursor? Thank you. There we go. I think Craig streamed this at one point. Not the game, the shit they're watching on the SciTube now. Okay, let's put that over there, and then I need this behind my screen. There we go. I think we're live. I didn't even mute myself last time because I've learned my lesson. Alright, Suule, can you see the stream?
It's Heretic or Hexen.
Well, Doom's over on the left here.
You're playing it on the Switch.
No, I'm not. This isn't the Switch. This is the kind of modding that only the PC gets you.
Wait, what? Are you playing it on like New Doom?
I'm playing it on, what is this called? The Doomsday Engine, which was a Romero project, I think, at one point, but then other people grabbed it.
Okay.
But it is very, very moddable, and where all the cool guys that do the really pointless HD Doom experience hang out. So, have a look here. This is Doom like I remember it.
Dios mio.
Other than... It might be a little loud. Hang on.
La abominación. La luz extingua.
There we go. There we go. Oh no, it gets better. Hang on. Let's go find some zombie guys. Oh, there we go.
I mean, this is like Doom 32 with the models on. It's like... I've been there before.
It's the same idea. They 100% have 3D models for everything. Now, like, under the hood, it's still the fucking same Doom game, but they take the sprite, you know, state and update a 3D model using it, basically. Also, barrels explode in a kind of janky fashion, but it's okay. Alright, come on. Let's go get all those secrets, you know, you got to.
You've,
activated my trap card?
That too, but, I was going to ask whether you, lowered down the, platform where the imps were at, because that was a secret. Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm more or less, like, I start forgetting secrets around map 6 or 7 or something, but I know most of them.
I can never remember all the entries for the secret levels.
Oh no, that part's easy. I hit those as a matter of routine.
Ah.
If you're gonna play Doom, why wouldn't you,
No. It's more like I would find them, but if you were to ask me, like, can I remember them off like that, I'm like, no.
Yeah, I understand. Oh, also, mouse look is
on.
on.
Oh God, no, that's not the shotgun. That's not the shotgun.
It's all right. It's a pretty decent shotgun.
Well, it looks like a Quake one, or at least the one from Dust.
The good news is I kept working on this because the first chain gun on the first set of models I got was extremely scuffed. Like, for some reason the rounded shroud outer part didn't appear. So it was just the barrels hanging out in front of you for whatever reason. This one looks about right. It looks like the chain gun at least.
I mean, yeah. again, what bothers me is this screams to me Unity assets flip.
No, this is actually a project of the people who, like, they're like, we want to make models of the Doom shit. We're gonna go actually try to look at their models and figure it out. Because, you know, they did a lot of the actual Doom models based on, like, minis that they made, right? Or
yeah,
the sprites were, like, digitized models, basically.
Well, it wasn't clay, it was,
It looks pretty clay. I don't know what they actually
Flow?
made.
It was, dare I say, latex?
Dare I say?
it was some kind of a foam that basically started disintegrating after a while.
Yeah, they didn't last. But there are pictures of them, more or less, that people go off of.
HDI. You know, Boris, I actually would love to see you play Triumph Fury.
What is that?
That's the build engine game.
What was the name, is what I'm saying?
Iron Fury.
What the hell is that?
It was done by the people.
Now, pretty much, I did not actually play a lot of games, because I was not the one who, you know, owned the shit in that day and age. A little too young at that point.
Uh-huh.
So Doom was the one that was already on the computer. Guess what got played?
Well, yeah, that Doom 2 for me was my first
See, I didn't even
PC.
play Doom 2 until, like, the internet was a thing. Like,
See, this is the weirdest part. Like, I want to say this was my first PC game, but no, it was not. It was the first PC game I was on an
Can I turn
486, like the 80 line computer, because I used to own a PC that was XT, and XT is kind of that weird moment where the PCs were not exactly 16-bit just yet.
I missed something. Well, shit. Is there a Doom randomizer? I don't think so, because Doom was kind of based on...
There is.
Well, okay, I mean, there's a thing that will make random levels, but you still have to... Like, basically, it can't randomize on the fly, because you always have to crank out the BSP for it.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to, like, make a level and then... Or you have to... Like, if you wanted to randomize it, you need a random level generator. And then you have to, like, actually create the level. Well, that was kind of dumb. I think a major thing that gets lost this day and age was how much, alright, that was a little janky. How much, like, harder Doom was at the time, because everybody was, like, let me just try to play this with keyboard only for a minute here. It's still doable. You couldn't really even rebind the key, though, so there was no easy way to, oh yeah, this demon model. It's actually less scuffed than the first one that I had. Like, that's kind of the story of this particular hyper-modded piece of shit is, hey, can I find a model by one of the different fan groups that's, like, less scuffed than the current one I have? Because they were,
well, the chasm. Yeah, we don't talk about the chasm
I don't think anybody wants to talk... Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to talk about the chasm, thanks.
Yeah, this is Because the chat does not know about our talks about Doom 2's map design, but we're kind of the camp that Doom 2, for
yeah.
all of its improvement, was not a good game.
It's a good... I mean, okay, a game is more than one thing. Mechanically, is it better than the original? Yeah, there's a lot more variety. Things flow together in a better way. Like, in terms of its presentation, though, no, it didn't give a shit anymore. It's just like, hey, here's the same thing. Some more. Go shoot the demons. What the fuck do you care? Who needs a story? Like, that's actually something I really like about the original Doom here, is that there's a little bit of a flow to it. Also, don't fall off the outer edge, is there? No, is there a guy behind me? Of course there is. Oh, well, I'm only on Hurt Me Plenty, so I will not actually be hurt plenty.
I actually disagree. The first one actually have themes, because you go through very industrial, very humanish kind of places.
The 3 episodes have 3 really distinct styles, where like the first one is almost everything is the tech-based textures.
Yeah.
Shores kind of blends them, and then the Hell episode, like everything is stone or stone or flesh or whatever. I actually only come over here for the secret stuff. You don't need to do the normal exit on this level.
Also, we don't really want to talk about the Die Flesh concept.
No, that just was some... It was made with the Doom 1 limitations, but Doom 2 was, like, already fucking out or something.
Yeah, it was...
So, it was kind of just like, hey, here's some bonus levels with the Doom 1 limitations, only they suck now. It's a really trolly piece of shit, too. The first level. Yeah, everybody is gonna say that. It's just, hey, you want to get trolled by American McGee for 45 minutes? I put on the Civi video of it at some point if anybody cares about Thy Flesh Consumed. Wow, I'm bad at this.
Jedi Knight race? I don't know. Like...
Wait, what are we talking about?
No, those chuckle fucks would love to see, like, us doing the Jedi Knight.
See, now that's not in my library. That's not a thing I ever really played.
Oh, I played the fuck out of that. Was my first 3D game. Like the one game that actually needed an accelerator to actually work properly.
Oh god, you know what got me the 3D accelerator? Oh, hey, check this out. I like this little piece of level design. Up there, do you see the little black rectangle in the middle?
Yeah. Didn't that get changed at some point?
No. The way this trap works is that the monsters heard you when you were probably even shooting shit out on the courtyard, but right now they're stuck behind like a drop-down wall. And as soon as you walk over the star here, they can walk through that line depth and teleport in here.
The way sound works in Doom is very weird because it's not it's very sector based, which is for most people a lot of people just don't remember how sound worked in Wolfenstein, because sound work in Wolfenstein is something really crazy.
Well, just even that they felt necessary to track when things could hear you, instead of kind of cheating it out the whole way.
They did cheat. Basically, they use the map maker have to set rooms like the floors had IDs because you didn't
Well,
have
yeah.
floor.
They're not really like contiguous areas. Everything is a sector.
Yeah.
But it has some logic for when a sound in one sector carries to other sectors.
Yeah, and Doom, the way Doom kind of works is they use the like really thin sectors to carry sounds into monster closets, so they can hear you, step into teleporters, and you have all of a sudden stuff like monsters spawning in. Because this is the
usually they're not too bad about like Doom 1 did not do a huge amount of what the fuck? I did not know about this. I should have, but I guess I didn't. Doom 1 was not really huge on, like, monster closet ambushes. There's a couple of places where you get more than you expect, but... Okay, the first thing that got me into 3D acceleration was, I think it was, were they Bullfrog?
Yes.
The theme park people, but they had a 3D one, or a couple of them, which had different names in Europe.
It was Theme Park World. So,
yeah, I swear they called one of them Theme Park Inc. or something instead.
That was when I think everyone that was involved with Theme Park already left. This is
But that could not, like, your good old Pentium 1 could not handle that alone. You needed a 3D accelerator for it.
Well, to be honest, the first 3D accelerated game I've ever experienced was Carmageddon. And that, in software mode, it could run on 320 by 200, but we needed that voodoo to...
there we go. Oh yeah, God, the Voodoo 3D FX cards before the NVIDIA became a thing. That was the first one that a lot of people... Oh, hey, there are specters here.
And people here, for people here, because it was an era that most of the people here, I'm pretty sure, had like a a PlayStation. When Tomb Raider came out on PC, you had two ways of playing it. Either like in software mode, which looked a lot like the PS mode because the like texture filtering
God, I always was bad at this.
On a PSX just didn't really work. Fuck
this room.
On the PC, you had like in the software mode about 30. I think at 30 FPS max. If you run it on like 10 cube 200 megahertz, by the way.
Gravity usually beats for us. Like, this is not new. This is not unique to Doom.
And when you got like the Voodoo card, oh my god, that was like silken smooth, 60 FPS, graphics better than on a PSX, and this was a killer app on the Sony PlayStation. Mind you. It was even more of a killer app on a Sega Saturn, but like, implying anyone owned a Saturn.
Rest in rip. I hated this Switch, this particular fucking Switch as a kid. Trolled the shit out of me trying to do this with just a keyboard.
Oh, well, the worst thing I experienced on the keyboard was the ending of Doom 2. Like, holy fucking Christ, that
trying to do the icon of sin with nothing but a keyboard.
Yeah. I could never be that
I mean, yeah, people, like, look, there's a reason that people just generally consider it acceptable to mouse look the icon of sin away these days.
Unless you're like a Doom speedrunner.
I think this is a glitch. I somebody missed a little texture in the high def pack.
Well, it happens.
This took me a distressingly long amount of time to figure out as a kid too. Like, just fucking get the key card and the doors will open.
When I was a kid, I've tried to actually making Doom maps, and I couldn't wrap my head around it. I was much better making Duke Nukem 3D maps because there was a very good documentation available on PBSs. But holy fucking Christ, build engine is something else instead. One day I'll probably like play Duke Nukem 3D and actually talk about it because
I mean, everything used the build engine for a while because of that, so...
Yeah, I mean, you had Shadow Warrior, Red Dead Rampage, Blood,
oh yeah,
War 2 GI,
okay. So,
NAM.
my WAD is based on the... Or my WAD, basically, is the BFG edition one. So, this room was a swastika in the original, but we're a little bit Hail Hortler right now instead.
Yeah, about that.
At least you can't tell that the med kits have pills instead of crosses because of the 3D rework of them.
Yeah, about that. You see, a lot of people, if I recall correctly, that whole swastika room is because someone complained.
Oh, I'm sure.
Posing as a... Yeah, no, but this is the joke. He was posing as a World War II veteran.
Okay.
Yeah, it's it was something else instead.
I mean, if it wasn't gone before, it would have been gone by now, man.
Oh, definitely.
No, I'm not. Oh, cool. I have nowhere to go.
I mean, it forever made me chuckle how much they tried censoring Wolfenstein 3D on SNES.
Oh yeah, you'll just never do it. I mean, like, guess what the game is about? It's kind of hard to remove all the swastikas.
You kill the Bürgermeister of the Stadt, and the enemies produce sweat instead of. It's something else instead.
Alright, cool.
And you couldn't kill. You couldn't kill dogs, so you killed rats instead because, you know.
Giant mutant rats, I guess. Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, that stole all my health.
Because... God, that. See, I really like the 90s because 90s didn't really give a shit.
No, nobody.
It was a fun time in gaming.
Wow. Okay. I don't remember where any of the secrets are. Apparently. This is okay. This is the memorable one from this episode to me. Honestly, all the lab maps were...
Oh yeah, Phobos Labs. That's
Because up until Phobos Lab, everything is kind of action, like takes an action atmosphere. Maybe small parts of it are packed in a little more like the end of. All right, let's not stand next to windows. I don't know. This is the one where they just were happy. They went like happier with the atmosphere than normal.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it was the original Tom Hall idea in some of these maps. Oh, because
you'd have to pull up the wiki to remember who made what map for me.
I think Phobos Lab was still like an original idea by Tom Hall because hangar, refinery, command center, that was all Tom Hall's original draft.
Wait, are you sure Hangar wasn't Romero?
I mean original draft, because Romero, quote-unquote, improved those later on.
Oh, okay. Let's get that triangle out of our vision, please. There we go.
Because people maybe don't know, but the original design of the game was more akin to System Shock.
Yeah, no, I know.
You know, but people on the
text
stream
that,
don't.
well, a lot of them probably still know. Like, all of Doom lore gets around. But, yeah, that's why you can still find textures that say weird shit about Taitinga. It wasn't originally Mars in their first think-up of what they were gonna do here.
Yeah.
Honestly, it still doesn't make a lot of sense.
mean...
Phobos and Deimos are like tiny little rocks in space. They don't have mountains and atmosphere. But don't worry about it. It's Doom. You're having fun.
Yeah.
Nobody really gives a shit about that in the 90s. Why isn't Suule asleep yet? It's funny that you assume he ever sleeps.
It's only 11 p.m. I'm at the top of my game right now.
This ambush fucked me up as a kid. Now I know that if you just back away, like, you're fine. The other thing you could do is just duck into the secrets where that med kit is.
Yeah.
But if you just stood out in the open here...
Sleeps in commissions. Fuck you, pay me to sleep.
But yeah, if you just got caught out here, or like worse, had to go over the nukage, just forget it. This one would get you even on easier difficulties, didn't have to be doing any of this ultra-violent shit. I don't actually need this armor, what am I doing? I'm already at 172. Also just skipped most of the level by going up here. Well, not most of the level, but yeah. Another pentagram that kind of, well, it teleports you, but it does nothing, really. There's no monsters.
You know, out of the, like, if I could nominate any of the 2.5 games for the map design, I would nominate Blood for the best one. But I wouldn't call it a good map, like a good mechanically map design, but it was an impressive, like, way to actually produce levels that resemble real life.
The good old Heretic or Hexen castle that actually looks like a castle.
We don't talk about Hexen because of the Switch buttons. I've tried playing Hexen like reliably with like no cheats, and I didn't get bored. I got upset because it was go to the hub area, go to like a map, press a switch. Somewhere a door has opened. Well,
thank you, very helpful.
Very helpful. But there's one like Doom engine game that doesn't really get talked about much, and it's Strife, and that is an excellent game. It was in some really late moment of the Doom engine's life when Strife was around, and it's like
this room. Fuck this room. Now the good news is you can make it not so fuck this room by slipping around here and getting the light amp goggle.
Light amp goggle was the most useless.
Except when it wasn't in. Oh, by the way, this is how you get to the other side of this room. This is why I said you can skip a lot of the level with this. You just kind of.
Yeah.
Wait, am I out of bullet ammo? Wow, really?
Well, you're using the chain gun.
Guess I was using the chain gun a little too much, huh? You really kind of intended to solve almost everything with shotgun until you can't.
Well, most for like shotguns damage output is a lot better than chain guns, but at the same time, chain gun does make your enemy stun locked. So usually, for Caco demons, I would prefer to use the chain gun.
Oh, I'm good at video games. Just stand there getting nailed by that shotgunner.
Well, shotgunners aren't as bad as chain gunners.
Okay, now I forget. Is this on a timer after the red switch only, or just like a global one?
I don't know. It's been ages.
This room is bad time Tim here pretty much. Oh, there's some chain gun ammo finally. Oh, we got rockets, whatever.
So, this is a little bit of a piece of history back then. It's since people don't know, like Doom shower even the shower episode of Doom was like hot. Like, if you had like a shower episode of Doom on a CD or a diskette, you could basically rule your neighborhood because, oh my god, it was such a hot item.
Where can I? Oh, if you're looking for this particular weird 3D hyper-textured Doom that I'm playing, look up Doomsday Engine. You're on your own to provide a WAD for it, but you can find all sorts of. You got to go like hunting around for the add-ons on their site to find whatever model pack you like and shit.
Oh, that does remind me about when Doom 2 was finished. Holy shit! Did they start hyping up Quake almost instantly? Quake kind of for justice.
Quake kind of deserved it though, because it was an actual technological leap as opposed to just, hey, replace some more of the same shit with a few more monsters.
It's kind of weird because I remember when Quake was almost around the corner, you had screenshots of Prey and Unreal next to it, and they looked so different than what we got in the end, especially Prey. That first iteration of Prey, I believe it's still somewhere in the 3D realms, archives that Randy Pitchford now owns, which is I'm so salty that
is this gonna be Duke forever? Because I'm sorry, you're talking to the one person on the planet who just doesn't care.
No. It's more so overall just Randy Pitchford recently just, hey, I have all of this shit I can release. I'm going to waggle in front of you.
I mean, wow, Randy Pitchford's a shit human being. Stop the presses. Kind of already knew that one.
Tell that to FF.
You can't tell that to FF. He made one game FF likes, so he's got a fanboy defend him forever. That's just what he does.
Yeah, sure.
No, it's like that for fucking Lab Zero, too.
Indivisible is a bad game, sorry. Skullgirls is a good engine, it's just that as a game it's alright at best.
I think they kind of do better technical work than they do their own creative design.
Badass Epic Games exclusives, and you like it. That's a pretty cool thing.
Somebody understands the correct amount of shit posting here.
Yeah. This is the original Prey. Original Prey guy. No, the Native American stuff's still stock throughout the development.
Oh, there we
but
go.
Prey got a lot edgier. Man, now I think about it, when they released Quake, the next thing was Rage for them to work on, and it was such a big deal, and Rage was stuck in such a development hell.
Yeah, Rage took forever to come out.
And in the end,
like
it
last
wasn't that
decade.
good. Yeah.
Well, that's usually what happens when something takes 14 years to come out. The idea is, oh, that's still alive. Shit. The idea is just kind of dated.
I still will blame it on the comic, like because at that point, like everything was separated. Like the marriage has broken up between comic and and Romero. So,
Oh, good, they're infighting. No, I know. You wanna see what a game with only Carmack's input looks like? Go play Doom 3. Technically a great achievement. Not so much in terms. No, I mean like technically a great achievement, not so much in terms of oh, I don't know, atmosphere setting, whatever you want. I mean, it tried to be all atmosphere. What am I saying? Gameplay.
Okay, atmosphere, it works. Yeah, it felt like System Shock 2 without the non-linearity.
You need that Romero for, hey, we actually need some action in a game that's fun to play, in addition to all the shit we're putting into it here.
Then why Katana was such a disaster?
It doesn't, I mean, he needs somebody, like, telling him what not to do as well.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you get the second level of Thy Flesh Consumed, where he's just like, you know what would be funny here? 4 Barons.
I heard Sight is kind of like refined bullshit of him.
Okay.
Craig is here.
Oh boy, he's gonna enjoy this.
Now turn on audio.
What, are we about to shitpost about Suule here? Like what?
Suddenly feel
all the rats' assholes are in danger. Are you angry yet? He's always angry.
Yeah.
He's especially going to be angry when he sees how maximum overmod we are here.
I mean, look, okay, I cannot be too angry about Katana's later chapters, but the opening is such a fucking slug.
What was I gonna mention when you said Scythe? There's definitely some Romero is an asshole here. The big thing is that he has, if you play on ultra violence, it's ramped up about 8 notches instead of the usual 2 or so.
Mhm.
He kind of like expects that the average Doom player is just like, all right, stick it on ultra violence because we have mouse look these days.
I mean, yes, fair enough.
So
it's not tutorial levels of fuckery.
It's kind of similar, but with Doom 1 limitations. Oh yeah, this asshole trap.
Oh yeah, just shotgunners instead of chain gunners.
Pretty much. It's just like, hey, what would be? You know what would be funny is if we put a cyber demon here on ultra violence. Spectre is fucking... Can you... Please!
Spectres are really not that hard to dispatch. They take, I think, half as...
No, they have the same... They're literally just invisible pinkies.
No, they actually have less amount of hit points. Paulie, can you check that on the movie?
Absolutely. We can stop and check this. I do not think they're any different. I think they're just...
Let's see.
Spectre's Doom. Except for the blurry appearance, they are exactly the same in behavior and attributes.
Okay, let's see the...
Alright, we're about done with Knee Deep.
$150 L points, and Demon is in Doom 150. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know why I always consider them like easier to dispatch.
No, they're exactly the same in terms of how much ammo you have to put into them, but it's not like demons are that hard either.
No.
Oh good, the infighting has already started. I can hear an imp ripping something up.
Dude. That's one of the features I wish that can make a comeback in games. I heard Dusk has that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that nobody else implemented, hey, the monsters types will fight each other. Glad that guy can't aim
Yeah,
down.
because that was one of the most fun thing to do in Doom.
This level always was kind of a slog to me.
Blood had that. Yes, but it's very, very.
Oh yeah, and there's a rocket launcher up here for no reason.
Cultists didn't kill cultists, but you could basically make gargoyles fight cultists. It didn't really work as smoothly as in Doom, and you had to basically know the meta. Cheating with style. Yeah, okay, I'll believe it. Correct.
Wow, crap! I lost the. Hang on. I need to get the chat back. There we go.
Yeah, because gargoyles are damage sponges in blood, and that's kind of like one of the worst enemies to dispatch.
Find the yellow door.
Man, when it comes to like Doom 2, the biggest problem I had with the Doom 2 monsters were arachnotrons because of the plasma.
See, they never bothered me. Plasma can be dodged. Oh yeah, this certainly led to a lot of different little secret. Oh well, unless you're bad like I am. This little slow rising. Do you mind platform? This little slow rising platform in the middle of this area, you can jump off onto like 3 different things.
Yeah, one of the stoppers for me in Doom 2 was I didn't understand how jumping in Doom worked.
God damn it.
And jumping in Doom is really weird because it's basically momentum over sectors.
Yeah, it's not really jumping. It's just kind of like
floating.
Yeah.
And it's very annoying because it's something that in Doom 2 they expected you to know how it works.
Pretty much, because a lot of the secrets were based more on that movement. This is about the only one this one and the Mount Erebus secret exit are the only times I can think of Doom really expecting you to jump off of a platform to get shit.
Mm-hmm.
And particularly the Mount Erebus secret didn't even intend you to jump off of anything. It expected you to find one of the several invulnerables on the stage and rocket jump, knock back yourself off to a thing you couldn't normally reach. But then it turns out you can then it turns out you can just strafe run to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Doom jumping is an oversight in the engine code, but it's something that they went and say, oh, it's neat. Let's call it jumping.
You can actually make this sector transition.
Yeah.
We didn't expect that, but why not?
Well, yeah, that's what we are talking about, Paulie. Is in Doom 2, it's basically you should be able to solve this instead of like, oh, neat. Man, I actually like the first mod I've ever done in my entire life was for Wolfenstein 3D. And it was just a set of levels, but it was a full-fledged mod. Although I didn't really understand how Wolf 3D engine limitations worked back then, I made like insane large spaces, and then some of the objects ceased to show, and I didn't understand why. And now you have the readily available documentations. It's very easy to mod shit.
don't remember how you get out to that courtyard. It doesn't matter too much. All that's out there is a partial invisibility, and you're nearly done anyway, so...
Partial invisibility is kind of a really weird of a power-up, because when I was young, I didn't really understand it much.
No, well, I thought it would stop things from shooting you, but they don't. They just hit scanner.
Aimless.
You need to switch. Well, it's useful on the hit scanners particularly, but the projectile enemies it'll throw you off on almost.
It's actually, I really think it's more useful on the projectile enemies, because that way you can have the you don't have to dodge bullets. It's kind of just a.
I mean, yeah, okay, yeah. For a first-time player, absolutely. You just kind of stay put, and they miss you. It's great, but once you're used to the idea that you should normally be strafing all over the place, you'll throw yourself right into bullets sometimes. Okay, here we are.
Well,
the end
yeah,
of the
limitations are really great, but...
What the heck? How many bullets is this guy gonna... There we go. This was about... These motherfuckers scared me as a kid, but not so much that I couldn't take them on, like the Cyber Demon.
Really now?
You gotta understand, I was like single-digit age when I played Doom.
Yeah, and me too, thanks.
I was the kid who scared easily.
I don't know, like, when it comes to like scary games, shit, which one I Am Beholder actually scared me shitless.
Like, hey guys, how's it going?
I really was scared more of the slow-paced dungeon crawls than Doom. I don't know why.
I think this only has the specters on ultraviolence then. Anyway, these guys are... if you just know to just not stand in the L... Like, the problem is that Kid U, playing only with a keyboard, tries to just stand in the elevator and out-punk these guys with rockets as they close in. But...
That's one thing. The other is that Kid U doesn't know how to strafe.
Well, yeah, that's... Oh, hey.
The biggest jump was actually using the mouse to move around for
yeah, I didn't learn that until basically some fucking other kids on a LAN with us kicked my ass at Quake, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? How are you playing so good?
I didn't use mouse to aim until Quake 2.
I get it. That's a very dubious claim there, even for you. Oh yeah, we're in 200% health, so let's stand in the death pit for a little while here.
I was like 5. Yeah, I'm going to doubt that.
Once you beat the big badasses and clean out the moon base, you're supposed to win, aren't you? Aren't you? Where's your fat reward? And take it home. What the hell is this? It's not supposed to end this way. It stinks like rotten meat,
I like that.
But looks like
ending.
The lost Demo space. Looks like you're stuck on the shores of hell. The only way out is through. To continue the Doom... Yeah, okay, thanks. Got it. New game. Welcome to the...
Looking at 3D at the age of 9. Okay, I'm going to doubt that as well. Although a little less, because that was,
I'll get Duke at 9. I mean, somebody's parents weren't watching very carefully, but I believe it.
Oh, I know which game scared me to death when I was well, a little bit older. That was Diablo.
See, Diablo never scared me.
had an impressive atmosphere.
I don't know.
Like,
Just didn't do it. To me, it's that was a different character for me. I was playing a role. It wasn't like this shit is attacking my face. Oh, I should have let that shotgunner finish the imp off for us. My parents didn't care what I played. Well, that sure is an experience. I don't think I ever really played anything all that transgressive. Like, pretty much when your dad is at, like, 9 going, here, play Doom, what are they gonna do? What is there left to, tell you not to do?
I mean, yeah, like,
Oh, hey,
Doom was kind of a universal babysitter at that point. Well, see, Paulie, Doom 64 is not a real Doom.
No, fuck you! I'll fight you about this. Doom 60.
Sorry, man.
Doom 64 is where I learned to stop being afraid of Doom, for one thing, because the circle strafing was bunches easier when you had dedicated right there buttons for it on the 64 controller.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Like, that's when I figured out how to correctly play Doom. I probably should have picked some of those guys up before we... Oh, thank you, shotgunner. Eh, turned out okay.
Good man. You Polish fuck. Yeah, do the math, what was it? 32 plus 32 equals 64-bit, do the math. Theater Jaguar.
I feel like they spent more time on the Cacodemon model than any of the others in this.
It's iconic. Then again, oh god, that is a decent one.
Yeah, no,
I actually like that.
The Cacodemon model is like they really spent time. Look when it attacks too. Look at the lightning in the mouth.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get another one on this level, but I mean, a little over par. But I know where everything on Deimos Anomaly is at least. The stream is 2 of the oldest people in the cup. Yeah, I mean it is real boomer hours. And oh hey, this is the first time you get.
Yeah.
This is the first time you get the Berserk pack on this level. So let's just punch some imps, you know? Wow, how did you live through 2 hits, you asshole?
Bitch, I lived.
I lived, bitch, yeah. T-imp. Oh, I should probably watch my health at least a little bit.
Let's combine.
I'm gonna go ahead and press doubt to doubt there, Craig. There's a whole lot of stim packs and not full med kits here. I just like watching them explode. Oh, wait, hang on. There are things here.
Play double daggers. Well, yeah, that was kind of like
Hope you like box mazes, by the way.
Oh, it's that. Oh god, it's that. See, this is the weirdest part because I used to own Blake Stone, and I was so used to that. No one remembers Blake Stone. It was closest to original Wolfenstein 3D we got, and it was still not as close.
How are you not doing it right? Come on, buddy. See, this guy knows how to do it. Just throw the fireball first, and then you fuck me up because... Oh, damn it, I overwrote my blue armor. So it's not just... I didn't know this until recently.
Oh, you mean how the armor works?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's not that crazy, but you just... You would never have known.
Never consider it. Yeah.
You would never have known that, yeah, you want to, like, preserve blue-type armor. Like, there's more than just a numeric value that it pushes you up over for having it. There are a lot of imps in this box maze, by the way. Oh, there we go. This is actually a really great Shores level. It sort of exemplifies what Shores is about, because you've got this whole UAC created box maze, tech rooms over here, and then, oh yeah, hi Titanga, how's it going? Don't worry about that. Doesn't mean anything.
It's basically like.
And then you cross that demarcation. And a lot of it on this other side of the level is very,
Shores of Hell.
Yeah.
See, for the longest time, I couldn't run Blackstone Areas of Gold because it needed like 610 conventional memory, and that was always a problem those times.
Man, this demon's not very... There we go. You get that Berserk pack, and the urge to just punch everything on this level is overwhelming.
Unreal Tournament.
I never understood this fucking part of this. What, like, were these crushers or what? But they weren't. And then this one, for some reason, has a goddamn secret in it, so here we go.
I think they were meant to be like a piston crusher, like in some of the...
Yeah,
you have that in Portal.
It's just kind of one of those... It's kind of one of those... Hey, we made a thing, but it doesn't really, like, do anything or make a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, this is a this is a dick-ass trap, by the way. Check this out. Alright, I'm wrong. It's a third monster closet, I forgot. Like, big time. And then the only way to get out of it is to go through more monster closets. Ow.
Man, Halloween Harry, I remember that. Apogee had to change its name because people, they were afraid people actually would confuse it for a Halloween game. So then it got re-released as Alien Carnage with a whole different design of
Oh, hey, the blue armor. There we go.
Of the levels, of the episode structure. I don't know why, but like it was so weird.
I'm missing something. Oh, here it is. This is like
Serious?
almost every level on Shores has a secret plasma gun in it. If you just really like this weird box-looking thing, it's so good, but you don't ever want to use the. Don't get stuck in the crusher here.
I really hated the plasma gun for one reason, and that was because I was always afraid of using the cell ammo.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, by the way, speaking of good places to use the cell ammo. Okay, Shores had more monster closets than I remembered.
Oh yeah, because Romero learned that. See, this is the whole thing. Like the first episode feels a lot like they were still trying to figure out the basic mechanics, and then suddenly you have the next episode and it's like full-blown monster closets, traps.
I seriously don't remember that many monster closets in Shores, but then we keep running into them, and I'm like, well, guess these existed. Also, here's a secret soul spirit that you just kind of have to arbitrarily wedge yourself in the corner to get.
The weirdest thing is, I actually thought that the Megasphere was the one, and then after years, it was told told to me that it wasn't. It was only in Doom 2.
Yep. Doom 1 only had the... Oh, do you have to do this? Do you have to do this whole... Yeah, it only had the Soul Sphere and the Mega Armor. The whatever the... I don't know, the tan one that gives you everything wasn't until Doom 2.
Yeah, that...
Alright, you know what, we can just beat the level, but let's go look at the other shit over here. Hang on. Because who doesn't want a rocket launcher on the second level of the episode? Also, I think there's just pinkies in here. Yeah, oh, chain gun, right. I like how many parts of Knee Deep and Shores just kind of have like bonus yellow keycard areas where it's just like, hey, you want to fight some extra stuff and maybe get some extra guns and ammo? Here's entire parts of the level that you just don't even have to visit if you don't want to, but they're here. It's not that sort of densely packed everything is required.
Yeah.
Now let's
I wonder if
all the monsters out.
No. Ah, yes, the backpack. The backpack was always a sort of after item for me because it increased your ammo capacity and that just made it more fun.
Yeah, more or less. You get to hold double the ammo at that point.
When you're young, the only thing you care about is just shooting.
I think you wanna go ahead and know how to. Oh, by the way, there we go. You wanna go ahead and know how to like survive too. You learn the tricks you need.
Yeah, sure. Fair enough.
You learn not to use that plasma ammo, even though it's real effective.
It really depends. Like, BFG was more of a mystery how to use it when you first played it.
Okay, yeah, no, that 100%. Like, it shoots a big thing and everything dies, but you're not really clear on how and why. Sometimes you can shoot it and like melt the room, and other times you kind of have to like pump 4 or 5 shots. You learn how to survive because it leads to more... Oh, this is the lamest level in Shores right here. Fuck Refinery.
And now, because everything is so figured out, it's like, oh, it's just like everything in your vision has this amount of like small barrel, chasers, shot, like it's down to math. It's the magic is gone. It's kind of like annoying.
Wow, I'm bad at dodging. Jeez, I'm getting like nailed by these kick. Yeah! These cacodemons are just destroying me for some reason.
Oh god, I remember this level.
This is the worst Shores level. It just is. Sorry.
It's nothing special, the level.
It's just there are so many why moments. Why does it use the intermission music? Why does this room even exist over here? There's one part of it I like, and I'll go over why when I get there. But most of it is just really... Well, that imp's fucking got nailed. Wait, I'm out of shotgun ammo? Really?
Block the shots with your face. Well, that's a legit scrap.
Okay. got to watch that. Oh, there we go. There's a bunch of shells. What? Polly just Link here. Why is he spraying a Cacodemon with a...
Because he's bad. He's
oh, like a cat. I got you. All right.
That will teach him.
This room is just so fucking arbitrary too. Like, oh, quick, we need some shores textures in this level. I know, make the tentacle flesh pillar room. Why?
I never understood this room.
No, nobody does. You're not alone. Don't worry about it.
Like that was a part of that level I never ever like could understand.
Here's all this shit that just is over here for whatever reason.
Ah yes, the overgrown texture would look like ass back in the day because that green stood out so much.
This is the room where we keep the demon. Don't worry about it. Oh, I guess you did need to come over here for the blue card. Okay. Alright, see, this looks cool in the high def mode here. Probably didn't register too much as anything in the classic text.
No, the classic Marvel textures are probably the best.
Oh yeah, here's your mandatory one plasma gun per Shores level. We still got people shooting at me? Oh, cool. Wow, they got synchronized there. Draw a circle. Draw the rest of the... Okay, this area. This part right here. I don't know why, but this got associated in my brain with the original Stargate movie really strongly. Where I want to say at one point they're like sort of down in that pyramid area going between columns. Arbitrary as fuck, but it's the only part of this level that I can kind of salvage.
No, this is VRTV.
And also there's...
The TV video games.
Just an arbitrary, you know, set of stuff over here, because why wouldn't there be? And fortunately you're done with Refinery. So we'll celebrate by playing the same music and then actually going to probably the best level in Shores. Like I said, the ones with lab in the name were always really good. So you just get this teleporter arbitrarily to start with. And you're sort of in this weird, it is tech-basey, but it isn't. Oh, hey, we still have an imp I didn't get. Oh, yeah, and then I like this part of it. This is the hallway where I realized this thing was doing tricks. Keep your eye on the imp body there. And if we get far... There we go. If you get far enough away, you can see that it reverts to the original sprite. Instead of the model. It unloads the model and just leaves the sprite there. Did we lose Suule? What happened?
No.
Oh, you're here. Alright. Just didn't have anything to add.
No.
And here's one of those weird, you don't use things in Doom, but you have to go in this arbitrary corner. But nothing too weird so far. And then there's just this big area in the middle with all the computers and acid. And you get a nice warning here. Ow. Yeah, warning to pay attention. But hey, you need to go get the blue card, so... Surprise, these are just regular enemies now. Pretty good rendition of what's the heck the sprite is trying to convey. Oh, right, there's a switch here. This is...
for the Barons of Hell were looking cute. I'm a strange person.
Yeah, I agree. No, the Barons... See, the Barons were the sort of, like, legitimate, threat level exceeded to pull out your heavier guns. But you had to get used to... You had to get used to taking on, like, everything with shotgun and chain gun mostly, but... you see one of those guys, okay, you can actually spin some cells or rockets or whatever. Arbitrary Berserk pack sitting down here, because why not? Okay, did this open up the... It didn't. Crap, what opens that up? The secrets in this one are a little arbitrary and hard to get to trigger. I'm not sure exactly what... Oh, there we go, now I heard it. I hope you like 8,000 pinkies.
Thanks, I hate it.
Oh, and some specters, just in case that was too obvious. But the
oh no, he raised cell ammo. Get him.
What ammo?
Cell ammo.
So you're playing H-Doom. It's high res, not H-Doom.
I hate H-Doom so much.
Somebody is attempting to have us make you know, like lead us into a blunder. Oh, this area.
The only blunder is people developing H-Doom.
This fucking area. Okay, so, first of all, this raises as you come over the line depth here. You can't go back up immediately. Craig.
First of all, that's not a Caco demon. That's
Craig.
A boss.
And then as soon as you shoot, surprise, there are like 8,000 enemies here. Okay, and then once you deal with that, you still don't know how to get out. It's this button. But if you walk in here, it's bad times. Actually, I think you can sprint through it and be fine. Yeah. It's a crushing ceiling. This whole area is just kind of one giant dick trap. But once you clear it out, you can finally go over here and get, I don't know, a chain gun and a partial invisibility, I guess, for your troubles. Yo, the Caco Demon brought us Dominoes. Good for him. See, this is what I mean. You just dodge into fireballs because muscle memory. And then, like every good Shores level, here's the moment you can tell you're leaving Tech Base and entering the hell textures. Have some... Oh god, this fire blue hurts in here. The bloom is so oversaturated.
Oh, no. The worst firewall... Yeah, that's... Oh, ow. Ow. Ow.
I know, isn't it awful?
Thanks, I hate it so much.
That fire blue, yeah, fire blue is legendary for killing stream bit rates. Okay. So I like this area a lot when you're over in the Shores part of this level. There's this weird bit of this level where it goes back to like this tech basey area over here with a lot of dead Marines, and you're like, oh no, what happened?
My friend actually drew if you want rule 34 of Doom, my friend actually drew like a ton of it. Even the art file.
Yeah, I guess this counts as another set of monster closets for sure. Shores had way more monster closets than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, there's mega armor if you need it. We didn't really, but, you know. If you like really pointless secrets, here's 2 med kits that you probably almost never need unless you're on ultraviolence anyway. Even then, probably not. And then I'm missing something.
Does the Slink swimsuit cast a safe for work? I know which image you're looking at.
Oh, yeah, and then you like floors that crush your shit. Because that'll do it. And you just think you're left in here for some reason. With the chimney, I guess? I don't know what this is.
It is a chimney.
This is where we keep it. It's where all the lost souls keep the chimney at.
Oh, that's a really nice little cell. Okay, I'll take it back. This is actually looking decent.
I don't think they screwed up anything too much. Like the models are not. Oh yeah, and then you just have to arbitrarily realize that there's extra space over here. It's kind of... You're not meant to notice too much. You can drop down. Think you're stuck until you realize that you can just hit all the walls and find the arbitrary... Or, sorry, not arbitrary. The mandatory plasma gun per Shores level. And then the teleporter puts you right behind a Caco demon.
So you can see his ass. I like when they actually ask, I think Romero, why does Cacodemon has 2 buttholes?
Yeah, why does the sprite have a butthole? Yeah.
You don't want to know.
Like there was actually an answer and they just didn't go, what if we put an
Yeah.
asshole on it?
No, 2 assholes, because there's one above the other.
Oh. Shoot at the imps. There are a lot of imps down here, by the way. You're meant to encounter this place. Imps, excuse me. You know what? Let me shoot all the imps and then I'll show you what you're supposed to do. Alright. No, there are more imps. 1 second. I think there's also like a Baron here on harder difficult. Oh, yeah, that is a trap to make you think you're getting fucked. You're supposed to jump on that elevator, and it takes you down here and won't pop back up. But then you go over here to the hallway of pain, which looks goofy no matter how high res you make it. This stupid texture never looked scary to me. You can tell what it wants to be, but it just you're not pulling it off here. Sorry. On the most arbitrary double teleport puzzle ever, followed by, hey, you should probably turn around right as you hit the exit because there's a soul sphere over here. But I like, it's really in the marble and the blood over here in the second part of Deimos Lab, so. Unfortunately, we get to more crap levels after it.
I mean, it's not as bad as Inferno when it comes to like.
Okay, it's not. Very few things in Doom are Unholy Cathedral. In fairness.
I was talking more about slowness. Yeah, that's drawn by my friend. That Caco demon.
I don't actually
No,
mind.
yeah.
I don't actually mind.
He actually.
Oh, go ahead.
He actually does stuff for the Fortune Club. So.
Well, good news. We have a very Doom porn secret vac room. I'm sorry to have shattered this illusion for somebody.
I mean, like you know, it's. I
honestly never bother doing that much of Command Center. It's a fucking huge map, but you can hit the secret pretty fast if you know what you're doing. I don't want that surprise Caco demon in there.
For Caco demon.
Kicked a duplicate login. What? Hang on. Somebody's having a fun time kicking me, apparently. One moment. Mad Winter Thunder. Okay, there we go. Now I can... Oh, boy, what are we posting here? It's hard to get this Cacodemon's attention for some reason.
Is everyone wanting my attention tonight? I swear to God. Like, other than like hanging out with my boyfriend and those elders, well, it's a lie. I got like 8 pings since you started streaming.
I picked a bad time, I guess. Great. Also, yeah, here, another arbitrary Baron. We're nearby, right? No, this isn't it. Oh, here we go. This hallway. I'm not even gonna bother with most of Command Center. It's just so long and mazy. But if you push that button, these stairs come up, and that's a fake wall. These are a lot of lost souls.
Those are thrusters. Not the day you want.
Yeah, teleporters sure are fun, by the way. Alright, you know what? I don't care.
We'll he's finished for Craig. That depends on what are you playing? Currently plenty?
Yeah, we'll be done. Not even a problem.
Yeah, we'll be done. Yeah, like it's not all.
Oh, here we go. Fortress of Mystery. You're immediately greeted by a lot of barons existing. And if you come over here, there's a bunch of Caco demons. This would be a tremendous waste of ammo if you couldn't just get them all to start shooting each other in short order.
Oh, I remember this map. I actually really like the design.
There we go.
Kind of like it was basically when you started seeing that hell kind of like already like.
Oh yeah, no. Fortress is just basically an early Inferno map. There's no tech-based part to it at all.
I never could understand the like fucked up barons of hell in cages here. Like what is the lore? Like
well, all right. No, that's a hint actually about what you're supposed to do. Because if you fight this yourself, if you fight the barons and the cacodemons, you're going to be like ammo dry by the end of this level. They don't give you a ton. But if you realize the cacodemons really don't like the barons to the point of, you know, hanging them up on walls. And hang on, let me go back into the baron room. These are not, like, these were already here. These are corpses placed as doodads. Is that baron just idle? What happened? Yeah, okay.
Like, yeah, he didn't wake up.
His work here was done, I guess.
Why is this? Okay.
Let's see. And now we only have like one baron out of everything we possibly could have had to deal with. But yeah, the gimmick is to realize that the barons and the cacodemons hate each other and will infight if you can just get some of the projectiles to cross up. And then you're free to just loot this place. So, you know, every kind of weapon under the sun, mega armor, obligatory plasma, rockets. Really, do we need a shotgun? Was that a problem? I think we've already got a chainsaw. And then once you've done that, there really is no... Oh, there we go. There's that soul sphere. There's kind of just no real level left at that point. You just press buttons, receive bacon, repeat. And level over.
One of the biggest problems I always had in Doom mapping was how to make keycard doors, because here's the bit: I didn't really understand things all that well, and there was a little bit that controlled whether it's a keycard or a skull.
All right, here we go. The tech. I don't mind Hall. Like, a lot of people really hate Halls of the Damned, but I kind of
not a fan.
It's alright. You know that terrible Doom 2 map, Tricks and Traps?
Okay, yeah.
This is like what it should have been, basically.
I can buy that, yeah. I mean, it's... Well, there's barrels of fun.
I know, we don't talk about that. Much like the Chasm, we just don't acknowledge that's actually in Doom 2, thanks. Alright. So
see, and this is what a little bit of that tech architecture is still around.
Oh, wait. There's still one on the left. Well, actually, this level has a fair bit of tech base in it, because the whole Tricks and Traps portion of it is like that, too. Hang on. We'll get there in a moment. Now, you can see the clear demarcation here. Like, everything past that is over into the wooden panel hell textures.
There's a really neat texture I really like, which is basically where the metal meets the flesh. And I think that like most of the levels I've tried to
hey,
come
no
up
people.
with did use a lot of those fleshy textures because they look so damn great.
Okay, now everything up here is basically the Tricks and Traps portion of this level. You sort of reach this... I'm gonna make a save here even, because... You sort of reach this crossroads and can go into any one of the doors. Actually, this is the correct one, so it's not too bad. You notice that you are stuck in here immediately.
I do wonder if I... Oh yeah, this I can call that on streams. On Smashcast, mind you.
Oh, and of course, being that you got something good, we can't let that go unpunished, so it's Monster Closet time.
Well, after a while, it's kind of like the game kind of teaches you that a key has to be fought over, not just snagged.
Yeah, if you grab it and it's too easy, it's oh. This is the best one in the game, though. Exit, eh? Alright, I'll go for that. Oh, it's not.
Oh, yeah.
Not actually the exit. Not at all. We were rused. But fortunately for your trouble, they'll give you a soul sphere and I guess a return loop here. Secret area credit, a map.
There were a few times when they did the bamboozle exit bit. The worst part was when it was a red teleporter instead of silver, and if you actually just for a split second didn't realize the color was off, you were in for a big surprise.
Oh man, I wonder if this is a fucking, you know.
Oh look!
Oh gee, it's monster closets. Who could have seen this coming? That's just how this be. The last one is the worst in my opinion. I actually got killed by this the other day, and you'll see why. Oh, monster closet opens up. If you back up like your instinct tells you to, you will walk right into a crusher over there. And it will kill you.
I think that's on purpose. Because
that's absolutely on purpose. That's what I'm getting at. It's a complete dick move by the game, and you, like, hope you saved recently, dipshit. You gotta press that switch to open the door for what it's worth. But yeah, this is so this little area is kind of what saves this level. Is just hey, watch it prototype tricks and traps and be a complete dick to you, but sort of never in a really undeserved teleporter line def way. Oh yeah, and this is just the room where we keep the Caco demon.
Be monster, have a nice, comfy, affordable living space with your mates. Suddenly have a wall of your flat lower and some idiot with a shotgun hoses down you and your stuff. I can buy that. Have a nice frat party with your bros and suddenly
with
this
your demon bros. Here's this guy with a shotgun just ruining everything.
That actually like makes the Revenant closets in Doom 2 like actually like have some semblance of sanity, because you and your mates are just drinking raw calcium and this fucker comes in.
Oh yeah, there's no actual.
Room.
This area sucks once I lose my light amp goggles, though. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah.
Everything just buddy. I'm getting. Wow. I'm getting outplayed by the pinkies here.
Hell Baron ran.
I heard him on. Oh boy, that's a few of you in that closet, huh? The plasma gun is extremely powerful. Got to admit.
Yeah, it's a shotgun shell basically.
But like 600 of them that you can rapid fire.
Yeah. Despite only making 0.0013% of population of Mars, the Doom Marine makes up 52% of anti-demon crimes.
Who are the other 48%? I guess Barons and Cacodemons killing each other.
Yeah.
That's fine. I didn't want to see anything anyway. Actually, no, never mind. This room isn't too bad.
Oh man, that does remind me that the was it Romero or Peterson that made that whole map where a Caco demon or and a spider demon have to fight
No, 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 no,
fight
no.
it out.
You're thinking of the Doom 2 one where it's the cyber demon. Not a Caco demon. The cyber demon and the spider just have it out.
Yeah.
Or rather, you can bait them to infight. They're not shooting each other normally. What the?
The whole thing is you have to make them fight each other.
Actually, you don't. You don't need to go in that room at all, as it turns out.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Doom 2 is... Oh, by the way, there's your obligatory plasma gun. Just kind of hanging out. They're getting easier and easier to find because you're getting later in the episode here. It's a lot of lost souls. That's a needless amount of lost souls, I'm gonna go ahead and say. Nobody needs this many lost souls in their life.
And then you have the thing.
What have we not gotten back here? Oh, it's all stuff in the first room. This is actually an improvement I really like, even though it's kind of dopey. It's just that you get a Diablo kind of overlay map instead of a completely different replacement view one. Wouldn't have been doable at the time or anything, but not bad. Actually, would it have?
No, because you would have to do one transformation, I believe, which is squishing the map into the 45.
Well, I mean, this map this style of map definitely did exist already. Because you could always go switch to the map view. It just didn't leave Doom in the background, like it completely swapped over instead of overlaying it.
You know, Boris. Now that I think of it, I want you to play Rise of Triad, the original one on the stream someday.
It sounds like I need to play Doom 64 for everybody's benefit first.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Oh yeah.
That would be actually enjoyable for me because that was one of the games I never ever.
Oh well, all right. I'll let you know. Vats is a good one actually. Vats is another good, like, emblematic of what Shores should be kind of map.
Oh yeah. No, that's actually, if I recall correctly. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, no. It is actually like a really nice.
You can go for some reason. You can go up this ledge. I don't know if there's anything in here. Are there monsters when I get this armor? Probably. No, really? Okay.
I wonder if it's just this board that does that, because that doesn't look like a...
It doesn't look like... Yeah, in normal Doom logic, it does not look like you should be able to make it up that ledge. Also, this is a room where we just keep, like, a lot of pinkies for some reason.
I'll be right back.
Alright. I'm telling you, let's keep a lot of these damn bull demons in this area. I don't think he can wedge his ass through there. Are you having trouble, friend? I'll wait for Suule to get back. It's working part-time in storage. Alright, how much plasma ammo? Alright, good. We're about full on the plasma ammo, which is where you want to be. Oh yeah, I realize I haven't used this much. We have a chainsaw. And a pistol. Rockets are a touch low. I don't want to just be wasting these arbitrarily, but if anybody was curious. Well, you know what? I'm going to get some water brand water while we wait for him. Ponder this invulnerability that I have not collected yet. He's having a grand old time in there. I'll be right back. Oh, shit. There we go. Well, actually, I don't know how long it's going to take him, so maybe we should just continue. He kind of was never shocked at the ultra dumb high def for its own sake. Doom with the 3D models and shit. Alright, well, let's just beat the shit out of everything in the next room over here. Oh, come on. I got a Berserk pack in invulnerability. Just imagine the 2017 heavy metal. And you having the right experience here.
Oh, that does remind me of that map in Doom 2 where there was a hell lot of Barons of Hell and a Cyber Demon, and you have to provoke.
That's tricks and traps. There are small parts of tricks and traps that are really interesting and iconic, and then the rest of the level is just the hottest garbage.
It bothers me really.
Why? What part of it bothers you?
It could have been so much better.
It describes a lot of Doom 2, to be honest. A lot of Doom 2 just exists to exist. They tried in certain areas to remember, oh yeah, we need like a theme and an ongoing thing we're doing here, but it just fell by the wayside a lot.
The weirdest part, perhaps, is that the only level that I could call an Earth level, which is downtown, is such hot fucking garbage.
Yeah, nobody likes how that turned out. Don't worry. Oh, I can hear him at the other end of the hallway. I'm particularly fond of the way Shores always gives you. No, there we go. We're gonna beat the shit out of this Baron because we can. Shores always warns you when one of these assholes is about to show up, even though they're normalish enemies now. It always has that. It always has that big old goat wall texture to let you know, hey, you are about to actually have to fight one of these guys if you want to. Oh wow, are we full on plasma ammo? All right, there you go. Oh, hey. What the? Where are they coming from? I forget which part of that requires the red key card. Maybe all of it. Okay.
You're being full on ammo, it's time to up difficulty. No, we're gonna be full on ammo on it.
Oh, don't worry, we're about to have something to spend like 400 plasma cells on.
Look, you can be full on ammo on what you call it?
The
on
energy
ultraviolet. Well, it's more so that you always hoard that cell ammo. Because, well,
yeah, no, you don't use your cell ammo ever. It's too valuable for that. Cell ammo is for when you done fucked up.
Yeah.
But I can see the argument of what am I hearing? I know there's a teleporter over here, but is there a pinky just playing in it? Alright, fuck it. Let's see what happens. Alright, we need the red card for that. So wait, what's off to the right over here, then? Oh. Just another little secret room. Okay. Okay, we gotta go around. I like this one particularly because it switches back and forth between the two themes a fair bit. It's late in the episode, so it makes sense that it should be blending the hell and tech-based parts a little more.
Full on ammo. Oh, right. We already discussed.
Yeah, no, you already responded to that.
Now, time to call out the devils. Yeah,
Oop. I did like this part, just because you've got this big, I remember this even with the low-res textures, this big old wall of, like, monitoring planets and shit.
It's kind of, like, weird because it looks a lot space age more than Command Center does.
More than what does?
Command Center.
Oh. Oh, yeah, no. This looks like what the UAC would call Command Center. The actual Command Center is for some reason way more demon oriented. Like, it's a very is this the last key card? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this part of VATS looks like a command center. You're right. Oh yeah, this is a big asshole gotcha. Check this out. There's another switch behind that switch. All this one does is let the Caco demon out. And then and then the one behind it actually fucking raises the platform. But we're gonna do a thing real quick first. Now, what did that do, you wonder? Well, as it turns out, if you go all the way back to the start now, this should be open. What the hell? Is there a part 2 to this I forgot?
Someone could check really quick because I think there is a part 2.
It's a soul sphere behind that wall, which that's what that's supposed to open, but I must have missed something else at some point. Oh well, doesn't matter that much. We're not really gonna need it. Circle strafing exists for this last level. Oh, well, whatever. Alright, Tower of Babel. Which, if you didn't hit the secret level, is the first time you're seeing, like, oh man, somebody fucked some barons up. What the hell? What could that be?
Oh, must have been my imagination.
Well, nope. There it is. And for the first time you hear Old Thumpy. There he is.
You know, in this mod, the actual Tower of Babel looks a lot more menacing.
No, the high-res textures and the truly red and gold glowing sky do help. Also, this guy actually having some sense of approaching toward you instead of just the sprite scaling is pretty good too.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, pro tip to defeat this guy shoot at it.
Hey, guess what we're doing? Guess why we saved like 6,000 plasma ammo. Also, he takes battle damage. Oh, and he's dead.
No, he's a Games Workshop figurine.
You've done it. The hideous cyber demon lord that ruled the Los Dimos moon base has been slain, and you are triumphant. But where are you? You clamber to the edge of the moon and look down to see the awful truth. Dimos floats above hell itself. You've never heard of anyone escaping from hell, but you'll make the bastards sorry they ever heard of you. Quickly, you rappel down to the surface of hell. Now it's on to the final chapter of Doom, Inferno. I'm gonna wait because there actually is a screen wipe on this one. Oh, there we go. You're up on that, and apparently you rappel all the way down there?
Yeah, that's...
Seems legit.
That's not how it works, Chief.
I think you just jump off because there's no fall damage in Doom.
There is fall damage in Doom.
What? No, there isn't.
There is.
Not unless there's a kill floor at the bottom of something. Think of the chasm. You fall off of that. It's the slime that kills you, not the fall.
Right.
Damn, he made that joke. Oh yeah, this is real awesome.
This is the real cancer hour when it opens up and it's a Caco demon.
Yeah, you start the episode like, okay, a couple imps with the pistol, not a big deal. Then it's just like, hey, would you like to pistol kill a Caco demon? Yeah, alright, enjoy. Imagine not knowing that this is an invisible wall. You'd have to walk all the way back on the slime up around there. This is not too bad on Hurt Me Plenty. On Ultra Violence, you will never have enough ammo. I think the deal with UV is pretty much that you're expected to know you can make the Imp and Caco Demon that spawns here in fight. Because you have to save the ammo for all the pinkies in this hallway.
What I really like about the secret level in Inferno is that it's the first level remix.
Oh yeah, no, we'll get to Warrens. Don't worry.
Yeah, Warrens is good. I like Warrens because it's the ultimate gotcha.
Pretty much.
Like,
this is just a room full of imps. They're holding onto a rocket launcher in here, which you're gonna want. And then you're pretty well already at the end of the level. Hellkeep's not too bad. Alright, here's Slough. And we'll be fine. But this level just has some really dumb parts to it.
Slough to Despair is like a good concept, executed horribly.
Yeah, more or less. We'll get to the oh god. Hey, let's walk across the damage floor. I'm hearing Lost Souls from every direction at 50% health already.
I mean, welcome to Slough to Despair.
Yeah, basically. I mean, if you like Lost Souls, if we got the level for you here, we're gonna want that armor. All right, we should be fine now. Wait, what? I got turned around.
Yeah, it's also known as the hand map, Giddy. That's why I say on paper it would be a great map, but execution it's like horrible.
The execution is I hope you like Lost Souls. I don't know, there's some other strange, questionable... Oh god, I hear another one of them hissing around already. Yeah, hey jerk, let's go. There's some other questionable parts to this that we'll get to as well.
Inferno sometimes like feels like they started running out of ideas.
I don't feel the same way. Oh, hey. I know it's kind of like the popular interpretation is that Doom was... That Inferno kind of like was running on fumes at the finish line. There are places I agree, but I actually like maps like Slough and the next one.
I'm not saying like all of them, Inferno. It feels like some levels show more fatigue than the others.
Oh, there we go. There it is. The secret area for that chain gun's very useful.
Maybe let me put it like this. It feels more like they bumped into the limit of the engine and they couldn't come up with new stuff without...
Yeah, without adding some more shit in Doom 2. Yeah, alright, see, okay, this is a real why moment here. Where they just have the cells of the shotgunners for who knows what reason. Way too many Caco demons, too. Fortunately, the Spectre's trying to get wrecked for us. Ow, God. I just want to watch the Caco demon get chewed on.
Again, it's not Die Flesh Consume.
You're right, it does have that going for it.
Because the first level of Die Flesh Consume, I tried running that on Ultra Violence.
Don't. It just you can't. I've completed it on UV and never felt compelled to try again since.
Same.
The rest of Doom here, I could probably do it without too much issue. I just wanted to make sure that we didn't have a problem, so I'm running it one level down on Hurt Me Plenty. But no. Die Flesh Consume is just it's bonus content and it's ball busting on purpose. And it kind of really lacks a cohesive... It's supposed to be like a bridge episode between Inferno here and the start of Doom 2, but none of it looks like it's on Earth at all. Oh yeah, this is kind of a dick move. You get stuck, you get wedged between demons and lost souls here.
Giddy, that will never be funny. Sorry.
Yeah, please cease.
What Slum Despair really works as, it has that good like start of hell kind of a feeling. It's kind of like the burnt out walls and the pools of magma, and you have those desiccated corpses. It's
got the right aesthetic. It just has some really ridiculous and stupid enemy choices. Like, I don't have any problem with the construction of the level. It just this is a great example as to what's wrong with Slough of Despair. There's no like, all right, who decided we needed 6 trillion lost souls behind a wall there? Oh yeah, the blue key also gives you another bounty of Caco demons here. We are about out of every flavor of ammunition.
Let's see who decided this.
When in doubt, toss more Lost Souls at it. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. That's kind of the weakest levels of, or not weakest levels, but Slough and... okay, I really like the design of both Slough and Mount Erebus later, but their enemy placement is, lol, I hope you like Lost Souls.
I wonder if that is an actual Romero map.
Nah, most of Inferno is Sandy Peterson. And I mean, they seriously hired him and then were like, hey, make maps in like weeks leading up to Doom's release. Considering that, most of them are okay.
I mean, he started getting infamous starting Doom 2, like...
94% lol, you missed some Lost Souls. No, I didn't miss them. We left them. I like Pandemonium here, honestly. It's a good, the one... It's just, it's a little weird because parts of it are tech-based. You get on over into, like, yeah, over here.
Oh, I love the fleshy bits.
No, not the, you're seeing the stream a little behind. You get over into this part, and it's like, why are we just using the old textures here? I mean, despite the weird moving walls and the water texture overhead and the... Okay, like, the inner bits of it is fine. The weird scrolling pane dimension is back. That shit cool, but why the tech-based walls? He left one alive to bring a message to the others.
Man, that's a very Asian paint dimension. What is this, Hong Kong?
Oh, hey, here we go. Well, in a moment here when I find it. There we go. Here is your very first...
Huh?
Here is your very first BFG 9000. And we're not going to use it right now because it's too awesome for that. Oh yeah, I forgot there was an invulnerability here too.
Oh, to everyone that is interested, the actual way that BFG was meant to work, because the way it works is a result of a bug, which basically is like, oh, this bug is so awesome, let's just keep it in and make it an actual mechanic. So the way BFG was meant to work was exactly how the way Fire Mace works in Heretics. So spew a lot of little pellets and sometimes produce like a big explosion.
This model is ugly. Yeah, well, you're kind of working with the original Nerf gun that is the BFG 9000. Yeah, if you've ever seen the original conception of it, it basically kind of like spewed red and green like a Christmas tree. Oh wait, I forgot. There is a place where we can use the BFG on this level because I have just a random Baron of Hell hanging out.
I don't know. He doesn't.
I don't think I actually nailed him with that. Ow!
Oof,
Here, you little shit. My bones. Yeah. He's not immune to splash damage, so whatever. I mean, alright, the tentacle wall, cool. I know you're still there, you didn't go anywhere.
I call it the intestinal wall, really.
Yeah. Intestines don't really have the suction cup to them, though. It's clearly tentacles.
I don't know. Who's an expert in hentai
And a room full of skulls, in case you needed some of those. I'm just kind of going through this level at random without any real intention of clearing it other than, hey, let's shoot everything.
Oh, look, it's the pain dimension hall.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, this is skull dimension.
Yeah, the pain dimension's upstairs here. Also, the eyeball switches are suitably,
I love the
Ow.
The eyeball switch.
So, armor we're great on. Health is a little bit of a problem because I don't remember where any of the mega spheres are, the soul spheres are, and,
You don't see the suction thing in low def. Okay. Those eye switches have vaginas. Well...
that seems, again, like a hot opinion.
I mean, we're not dealing with HI either here. We're dealing with John Romero.
Wait, is it just the exit already? Huh, alright.
Oh, no. Agent Carmack, I'm sorry. Because Agent actually, like, made a lot of crap.
No, actually, not House of Pain is fine. I forgot. There are some levels I thought we were in Unholy Cathedral, and that really isn't. Just it's much like Slough. The idea is there. The execution is. Also reuses the music from Phobos Anomaly, which really will get you.
I wonder what stepping those intestines might feel like.
This is why your government handler worries about you.
My government handler probably got exchanged a few times already.
I like that they give you this monster closet, and then they're just like, nah, you could have easily just killed them already for stepping on the teleporter there.
I mean, sometimes there's a little bit of payoff.
FF, you've got too much construction. Can't join you, sorry.
That Suule has been me too. No, I got me freed and me fought.
Oh, yeah, you can just set the crushers off here for no reason, I guess? That's funny.
I don't understand why the crushers here exist, other than, like... I guess they crush the bodies of the dead?
Yeah. That's just a trap, basically. Haha. Hope you enjoy that invincibility that you will never use. You can't even flip the switches after the crushers are set off, is the funny part, so... Yeah. That just lives down in the pit now.
It does.
It's fine. All you were really going to use it for anyway was to come around the corners over into the marble area here and beat the shit out of a Baron. You'd see, alright, this area back here with the fucking giant bleeding room is pretty legit hell imagery.
I mean,
I remember this. I remember this area.
Yeah, I know Jeremy Soule because he made the music for One Thunder, Oblivion. I don't know if he actually orchestrated Skyrim or not.
Why are we talking about? He had nothing to do with Doom, as far as I know.
Yeah, I don't know why.
How did we got on that? Oh yeah, by the way, we just keep a Cacodemon in the door here, don't worry about why.
One of the first maps I've done in the Doom Builder, like the new...
This surprisingly is not a monster closet, you can just get free shit in there.
The new Doom editor was like a really elaborate temple from that green marble. I just love the aesthetic of the green marble in Doom.
Yeah, no, they knew they had a winner there. They gets used for a lot of the hell stuff for a reason.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, there you go. There's your obligatory Baron. They did warn you there was a goat texture.
There was a goat texture. Finding how that works.
No, like I said, every single time these guys show up in Shores and Inferno, like, they're not shy about warning you, hey, you're about to fight one of these.
Yeah, because they never do that in Doom 2.
No, they just treat them like normal enemies, and they have the Hell Knight so that they're even more, like, easy to make disposable mid-level enemies as needed. Although this level has a pretty good one in a moment here.
Is this Doom made in Unity or something? Toys not everything has to be made in Unity for you to enjoy.
It's actually straight up the Doom engine, but with like some extra. What is it? What is this fucking thing called again? Doomsday is the engine. So, like, gameplay-wise, it is just straight up Doom. It's not in another engine pretending to be Doom. But graphics-wise,
it's like eDuke 32. The original engine is there, but it does support for the 3D models.
Okay, now this is the fucking gotcha I love here.
Yeah.
He's just waiting behind the wall for you. I mean, he's kind of a cool guy because he left you a soul sphere, but anyway, yeah, you can get goodies back here, but it's nothing necessary for progression. That's behind this door for whatever the hell reason. I swear one of those opened up, but I guess not. Oh no, there we go. Oh.
I wonder how soul sphere tastes like, other than internal damnation.
It looks pretty blueberry to me.
I hate blueberry. Depends on the soul.
Alright, and then this is where this level kind of falls off. I mean, cool, we can grab the invincibility here, but
see, this is the part where I think that we're running out of steam. It's like, what else can we cram in this? Like,
yeah,
like we show. Like, sometimes the invincibility spear is there because we did not put enough invincibility spears previously. It's like working in a quota.
Yeah. You just have to listen for which ones are correct. Like, you're kind of right on that. Inferno has a whole lot of invincibility spheres that just exist because, hey, we should probably put some of these in the game, huh? Like, in Shores, they're placed usually to let you go ham on an area that deserves it, but then the end. Oh, yeah. Nice of them to warn you there's a goat. It actually takes a little while to run into him. He's not, like, crammed in the cubbies here or anything. And then there's this hallway that sure exists where it's just health kits on a damaging floor. And you heard the Baron back there, but we're just not gonna bother. We just leave him. It's fine. Oh boy, here.
I need Potato. Can you like put it on in the chat, because this is a very important picture. I
wonder if there are demons in here. This level features a few set pieces that are neat, but the thing on the whole is just why? I just put 4 med kits on the floor here in case you need them. It's fine.
It's almost like we're reaching the new parts of the paint dimension.
Oh, right, you gotta go. This. No, the pain in this level comes from the central area. We'll show that off in a moment. I heard another imp.
You know, we should actually do a race in Mr. Smiley Head's Safari.
What the heck is that?
It's a very retarded Doom mod that was infamous for in BBSs in 1995 or 96. That was basically a hack Doom executable with a lot of graphics replacement. It's a fucking just
That
like
sounds utterly retarded.
The hottest. Oh yeah, it's utterly
okay,
retarded.
so
Like the
I hope you like damaging floors. There we go.
The chainsaw is an electric brush. The BFG is a chicken you hold by the legs that shoots a big egg. The rockets are chickens. And
yeah, this sounds like exactly the sort of shitfest I was expecting when I heard the name you dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is... Oh, I see we never got a backpack. This is Unholy Cathedral. Only one of these 4 fucking teleporters actually does anything. The rest just drop you at random locations in this level. And I don't remember which is which, so let's try head on a stick. No, we're back in the center. Oh.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Melted... Okay, this is the real one. I did not do that right. I don't remember why you want to hit this, though. I think you want to go over here. Punching lost souls is probably not something you should ever aspire to, but here we are. Wow, I'm gonna die because I have not been watching my health at all and was just punching everything to death. Well, this is problems. No, you don't want to go in there right now.
Yeah, well, welcome to being berserk. You stop watching your health because of the feeling of invincibility.
Alright.
Just like in the comic.
We should be fine as long as I don't eat stray cacodemon shots. Oh, like that. Alright, fortunately there's like 10,000 health kits around this level. I don't think we found the key card yet, actually. We need to do that first, now that I think of it. There it is. Ah, I hate this courtyard. This one? Nope. Nope. Okay, game, how do I leave, please? No. It's not the one with the pinky dead next to it, or this one. Not skull on a stick. Cool. This one? There we go.
I really hate the teleporter puzzles in Doom.
Yeah, there's never a good time for those, really. Oh, okay, here we go, this part.
Some, I think, Plutonia that are really obnoxious.
What part of Plutonia is not obnoxious, though?
Yeah, fair enough.
Please identify it for me.
No freak faction. What?
Alright, well, we're alive at least. Could be worse.
Oh yeah, yeah, because it was meant to be real half hours.
Yeah, he's just riding shotgun. It's me being bad at video games, per the usual. I think there's a rocket launcher. Yeah, there we go. And shotgun ammo. Alright, blue key. Chain gun. And then there's a teleporter here. Well, you're just back in this part. Oh well.
Quote from a server I'm in: the rat community is going to go feral. The rat community.
Oh, hey. Alright, you know what? This might qualify as worth it.
I mean, when FF is not doing creation.
Oh, no, I'm dead.
Oh.
I guess we're pistol starting Unholy Cathedral.
Hmm.
I hate this map. Oh, hey, I don't have a whole lot of ammo for this, do I? Well, we might be here for a little while. Very helpful of him. No, all that's over there is imps and a cacodemon. That's not going to be very good. Well, this is a puzzle we're going to have to unroll for a little while. Oh, there we go. Shotgun ammo. That'll help.
See, this is the difference. Like, I stream classic creation, and FF streams all the bad stuff. So I don't stream that much creation.
You look good in
all.
comparison. Yeah, okay. I've had enough of Steam telling me it's alive. I get it. You vape. Hang on a moment. Let me close some things. There we go. Okay, how do I unpause then, please? Oh. The P key, as it turns out. That's old school. Here's where we keep a random invincibility sphere. Don't worry about it. Now we gotta find the right way out of here again. Guess we're doing this with a shotgun, because I don't have any other weapons. Or we could just punch the shit out of them.
Grab this punch.
Yeah, that's what got us in trouble last time, but...
The feeling of invincibility.
Yeah, see, we're fine. Let's see. Oh, hey, now I can go punch those pinkies over there. What is the purpose of this room? Other than if you really like damaging floors. Oh, yeah, we could bring the invulnerability there if we wanted. Oh man, we actually just punched the cacodemon. Excellent. more health here. Oh. Well, yeah, alright, we're fine. There's only one of you left, right? Eh, you can use the shotgun. Alright, there we go. We have something resembling health now. You just gotta bootstrap yourself and occasionally punch a cacodemon. I still don't know what this yellow key does. Okay, that imp teleported? It took a pot shot at me and then teleported away. Come on, guys, one at a time. Ow. Okay. Now he's got to do the switches without getting crushed. Yellow key is for a secret with a chainsaw. Alright, well.
The problem with this level is it's just too long.
It's not just that it's long, it's that it's long in a particularly sort of obnoxious, windy, shit is hidden kind of way. Like, hey, you like only 1 out of 4 teleporters working? I can see that there's a thing.
Hey.
What?
Slav Despair and Holly Cathedral were both Sandy Peterson maps.
Yeah, a lot of Inferno was. This is by far the worst one. Slough's okay. Could use less lost souls and arbitrary bullshit. Oh, did I not get the chain gun out of that one room? I didn't get the blue key either. I guess we'll go back there, huh?
I think there's one on the map from the entire first chapter that was not Sandy Peterson.
There's that teleporting imp, finally. Oh, here. There we go. Now we can go check out that... alright, come on. Find the head on a stick, and then it's the one to the left of that. Or to the right of that, rather. We're gonna have to move fast. Could actually see what's in this damaging floor room. Other than cell ammo. Wow, really? We're already running out, huh? Oh. Sure shit.
Tom Hall began a lot of Doom levels. It's just most of them were finished by Romero or some other people.
I'm honestly not having any idea how you get in that area, so... Okay, of course there's just a lost soul sitting there. Why wouldn't there be? Why is this becoming Grand Central Station? Where are they all coming from? The trees are speaking demon.
No, the snow is.
No.
The fire blue is speaking demon.
I mean, hardly surprising. It is fire blue.
Yeah.
Oh, right. More Lost Souls, cool.
I mean, at least we don't have pain elementals yet.
That's true. Oh yeah, right. You can't ever go to it that way. Wait, that was the right one. What the fuck? I still have not managed to go get that blue key yet. Let's do that. Pardon me, thank you, and thank you. Chain gun, that'll help. So what haven't we checked out here other than the obvious actual exit? No, we looked at everything else, huh? Maybe it is at the end. I still don't know how you get in that hallway above the damaging floor area, but what you gonna do? Alright, find head on a stick. There he is. He points to the way to the right. Now, we have to get through this shit without even having the BFG this time, so,
Good luck.
that'll be fun.
Oh, remember, tomorrow the decade is ending, so remember to thank all those hard-working moderators, janitors, and 4chan. Remember, there are also...
That probably would have been nice if the chain gun hadn't completely drowned you out.
I mean, I'm talking about being nice to janitors, so...
Well, good. Then the appropriate amount of noise has been deployed.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, does this board actually has a model for the Doom head? Like Doom Guy's head?
Who what?
Does this collection of models have a model for Doom Guy's head?
Oh no! If you turn the traditional status bar on, this looks like the normal sprite. Sorry.
I think Doom
Whatever,
Quake
close
3
enough.
actually had like a...
Whatever. Let's go to the actual good level, other than Fire Blue tanking everybody's frame rate here.
Mm.
No, seriously, I like Erebus. A little heavy on the Fire Blue, but other than that...
Oh god, I can feel the bit rate. Mm.
Oh, everybody can
I
feel
can
the bitrate screaming, don't worry.
Oh, I can feel we're becoming a JPEG.
Do I look like I know? Oh, that armor actually is a big improvement. I just like to pretend it makes the Hypnotoad noise after the Civi video. But yeah, no. Fire Blue really fucks with the way the codecs are normally done, so... It will just turn everything into a horrific JPEG whilst streaming.
Really getting that kill experience.
Oh yeah. Love it.
City exploded. Wait, the whole thing is that we kind of liked City before he got popular, I guess. He kind of exploded a lot with in the last, I don't know, 2 months, 3 months.
That's weird because I just randomly came across him myself, looking for somebody talking about the original Doom. Get that plasma gun again. We have a lot of... Somehow we went from like none to a lot of plasma ammo.
Giddy, he went from fucking 10,000 stops to 100.
Sometimes people just get their content noticed all of a sudden. What you gonna do? Oh, that's a lot of hit scanners. Speaking of which, I'm getting plastered from up there. Okay, this building, other than a berserk pack, sure exists, huh? This is how you actually leave. The secret level is over there. But we'll explore a little more of this place first. Oh man, that sure is a few lost souls, huh? Lost souls, get out of the secret level, please. Oh, yeah, well, this is the Sandy Peterson map experience. I hope you like Lost Souls. Are there more? Did we get them? Is it just the imp up there? Oh, I got shotgun shells at least. Alright. Wow. That was a lost soul proving my point. Thank you. There's something in here too. Oh, it's just cell ammo. We do want that. What's in here? The teleport. Oh, right. This is how you actually get in the horrible fire blue building. There we go. And so, you know, we need a couple more lost souls. That's a given. And I heard another Cacodemon wake up. Oh.
Had to run tech support for my folks again, so...
I understand. You haven't missed much. Lost Souls and Cacodemons in turn forever.
I mean, welcome to hell.
I was gonna say, well, you can tell it's a Sandy Peterson map.
He really likes those skulls.
He really likes his flaming skulls and pumpkins, yeah.
Yo, this is bumping hell.
Speaking of...
Look, we need some heavy energy here. At least a little bit.
Alright, you want to really get trolled? Here we go. Get out here on this island, and the path back just fucking dips. It's some nice ammo, but you are stuck on the island forever now. I mean, you can run back, but... you are going to take some floor damage. Fortunately, the shift key exists. God, I'm getting sniped by these, like, give me the invulnerability. I'm just gonna punch this. I'm gonna chainsaw this jerk. We need those weapons, in fairness. This is how you actually exit the level. But we're not going there.
Boris the bitrate. I'm sorry, it's the fire blue.
Yeah, that's not my choice, man. That's fire blue.
Give me your ammo, your lost souls, and your soul spear.
Get the ammo, but this is your home now. Also the Lost Souls.
I mean, in all fairness, like this map actually, like,
This
the
map
look
is
of it is...
this map is very,
Yeah.
very memorable. It's very unique. Yeah, it's Sandy Peterson. There's way too many Lost Souls for no good reason, but like overall, yeah, I'd play this level again every time.
Architecture-wise, it's actually the basis of every Hellcastle map I've seen. I don't know why, but like ever since this map, people just love making those Hellcastles in the middle of lava. Like every WOD I've played has this entire like idea of a Hellcastle on a lava pool.
Okay. All right. There's that building. Where's the... There it is. All right. Let's do this in the intended way. You grab this invulnerability and fast like a bunny. Hit this teleporter. Go over here. Line up with this thing. Put a rocket in the wall. Hey, you found a secret area. Good for you. And welcome to Warren's. Hey, Dusty.
I am my favorite Inferno map.
I don't know, I think Erebus leading up to it is more of my preference, but this is a good one.
It's
Mostly
more
because
the
you can take revenge on this Caco demon with real guns, for one thing. I can see clearly now. Fire Blue is gone.
Pokemon Fire Blue. Oh no. I cannot see. And I think this is the first gacha we're gonna get.
Oh, no, you're right, actually. Inferno's light on monster closets. Way too many fucking Lost Souls, but not really monster closets.
No, it's... no, it's when the walls start opening up. But you can already see that some of the textures have missing lines, so it's hinting at something.
You would never notice this playing on the low def original version.
Oh, yeah.
How much, oh good, we have a fair amount of plasma ammo at least. Hey, let's go ahead and save. I don't fancy doing this as a rocket duel. Oh, it's not the exit! Oh, there's rockets everywhere! Oh, this asshole exists again. Oh, there we go. Rest and rip.
Yeah, but again, I love the gacha nature of this map because it is kind of like luring you into the sense of like, oh, they ran out of ideas. It's the first map.
Yeah, oh, we're just gonna redo the first map? Alright, real cool. I really should have saved some plasma ammo. Oh well, here we go. The good news is, thanks to this chain eye sphere for the rest of the level, you don't have to worry about splash damage too much. But you gotta go fast. Oh, hey, it's Lost Souls.
The way better the idea would be like to do the hangar map just as a remix, because that could be like the ultimate gacha. Why are we here again?
It's making me think it makes me think of the Plutonia one, where it's it's literally just the granddaddy of slaughter maps, but based off of Doom's map 1 or Doom 2's map 1. Oh, okay. Well, there's a tiny bit of plasma ammo. We're gonna need it. Because you go in here, and this happens. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, well. Normally I like to solve this hallway with BFG fire, but I guess we're okay. Hey, I wonder if there's gonna be a friggin' trap when we get the red key. Hey, I wonder if this cell ammo pack is also gonna be a trap.
Man,
ow, fuck.
I almost want to yell at you, why are you not using the super shotgun? I'm like, oh yeah, this is too fun.
It's Doom 1, sorry. It really hurts not to have that fucking thing, don't it?
Yep. I mean, that's the weirdest part, like, Super Shotgun has added so much to the...
well, what it does is it gives you a significant punch with a common ammo type at the cost of time.
Up close.
Yeah.
Up close.
It adds a tactical option that you kind of need. Oh yeah, there's just a door behind the spawn here with a couple of cacodemons for some reason. Alright, welcome to Limbo. Ow. A map that really isn't too hard, it's just a teleport maze over damaging floors that makes everything seem 100 times more awful. See if I can actually remember this after I did it last night. Oh yeah, come back here for fun because Pinky's everywhere.
You know, imagine one thing. Imagine if actually, like, Doom was made these days and you would have Valve playtesters playtesting every Doom map. It's a special kind of hell.
I can't find the exit, it's too hard.
Mm-hmm.
And the most pointless dropping floor in existence because you don't even have to sprint to clear the other side with no damage. I don't know what this switch does to date. It just exists.
There's a few switches like that in Doom.
Muffled pinky demons just going on in the distance. Oh, there we go. Found them. Gotta use all those rockets we got on Warrens for something. Hey, I wonder if there's a goat in this room.
Is there a goat sign?
Oh, there he is. That's not how walls work.
I mean, look at Wolfenstein, tell me how do the secret wolves work?
Okay, well. Now this is the actual central conceit of this level, not the cacodemons up here. I'll just... hang on. Well. Now we might have a little bit of problem with rockets. Hey, come on. Yeah, I got some plasma ammo, that'll work. This guy is a jerk if you can't run him over quickly. Alright, welcome to yet another damaging floor bullshit maze. This is the secret exit, but I just want the BFG. We actually need to go find the real one. Part 1's not too bad. You'll know you're there when a shotgunner yells at you. There he is. This part will get you because you're going to want to run into this teleporter with the infinite texture misaligned there. That doesn't show up in this version. Open up every red door. And proceed to go to all of them in a very wrong order. Actually, the best thing I found... No. That's the very last one you want to go to. The best thing I found to kick this off is just to go back to the goat rooms one, because that's a secret. But it sets you across from the actual one you need to get at on your left here. Actually, wait, no it doesn't. But it sets you nearby. There we go. And it gives you this yellow key that you're gonna... Well, you know what? He can stay there. Where do you fucking go next? That's the last one.
I'm actually looking at one thing here.
This one, right? I hope you like damaging floors, by the way. Yeah, that's it. Now, we want the one in the big central room. What are you looking at? Nope, this is the last one. I keep accidentally arriving at it.
Ah, this was... Swastika Easter egg was removed in Doom version 1.4.
Oh, so it's way before this, even.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. Now the actual exit is available.
Because I was thinking, like, it was removed in version 1.666, because...
I remember the Swastika version. That was before you could easily patch software out.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
In all honesty...
Time for the least exciting final boss in the history of final bosses. You are entering this. And I have more than enough ammo. Have a... Rest in Spider. And that's Doom 1. The loathsome spider demon that masterminded the invasion of the moon bases and caused so much death has had its ass kicked for all time. Press X to doubt. I think we frag about 4 more of these things in Doom 2.
Yeah.
And one in Thy Flesh Consumed if you want, I guess. We've already discussed definitely not doing Thy Flesh Consumed. It's bad.
I mean, we could do like a Thy Flesh Consumed race and first
no, first it's Thy Flesh Consumed. The first to fucking quit is the winner, let's be honest. It's like Donkey Kong Country.
Okay.
I could do Doom 2 at some point. There are some Doom 2 maps I like.
There's a sizable amount of Doom 2 maps I actually like. It's just that... Okay, overall...
No, I'd say I dislike... Oh no, what happened to our pet rabbit? The furries will be on this for the next 30 years.
The Daisy Corn actually started coming out right around Doom Eternal. It took those idiots so much time to actually do proper Daisy Corn.
Bogs. Oh no! All right, we'll do Doom 2 at some point, I guess.
Hey, we could race it.
I'm probably gonna do it in this awful high def view for everybody again, but I have to make sure that the revenants and the archviles and shit actually work first. All right, well there you go. There was my big gay replacement stream for FF's benefit. Craig will be on
I
before too
mean,
long.
it was the real boomer I was basically.
Yeah, it was us going, hey, remember this shit in Doom? But well, we kicked the really high def HD texture 3D version of it, and Polly
I
gets.
did like it. It was fun.
It wasn't.
Like
It
you
wasn't. It
remembered.
wasn't too much. It wasn't so much that you were like, "Oh God, what is this? Why?" All right, I'm out of here.
Look, I have too much tolerance of bullshit lately.
Um, tomorrow, Polly, since you're here, don't forget Zelda Race Day.
All right.
And now we're just
Well,
gonna.
I'm gonna sign off.
Yeah, see you later.
So
We're
good
gonna let
night,
Craig.
Boris.
We're
Good
gonna
night,
let.
everybody.
We're gonna let it go dead, and then Craig can stream whatever he wants in a bit. Good night.